basically whatever Blockbuster had. That was my first introduction to anime. What was your first introduction to anime, everyone? Yeah, Blockbuster. They had a handful of things. I remember renting Akira as a kid, being far too young to really understand. And there was a cool motorcycle on the cover. I was like, oh, I want that one. It's a cool red motorcycle. And then it's like terrifying and weird and creepy. But then I rented other stuff like Demon City Shinjuku, and rented Ninja Scroll. And even before that, as a kid, I watched like Robotech and stuff like that. Watched Sailor Moon. Kami Isekai taking an edgier turn these days. Digimon Adventure? Ray Earth. Ooh, I've never seen Ray Earth. Digimon Adventure. Damn. Actually, you know what? Those Digimon model kits look pretty nice, I have to say. Anyone have any of those? I kind of want one, and I want to paint one like really dark and menacing and something more out of Dark Souls. And then I want to tell Namco Bandai to paint it like a Dark Souls thing, and then tell Bandai to make a Dark Souls model kit. That's what I want to do. Bacon, oh shit, that's right. Digimon, for fuck's sakes. Aura Battle Dunbine? Oh, these are still isekais? Karmi, your first anime was Sanrio based? Oh, like Karopi or Hello Kitty or something? Nice. My first anime. What was your experience like going to your first anime con, if you guys have ever been to one? That was something else, going to my first anime convention. Not slide. It's a rite of passage for young boys in the hood to have a cousin that for some reason had a bootleg tape of Ninja Scroll. Yo, man. Hey, man, you ever see this show? It's called Ninja Scroll. You gotta watch it. Y'all ever see Ninja Scroll? Ninja Scroll? So yeah, that was a rental for me. But it was also periodically on TV. Because in Canada we had this, in America you guys have Cartoon Network. But the equivalent in Canada was called Teletoon. And Teletoon would show pretty tame American cartoons in the daytime, but in the evening, the night, they would show anime, and they basically looped the same shows over and over again. They showed Ninja Scroll, Patlabor, Wings of Mayonnaise, or whatever it's called. And maybe a couple other ones. They basically cycled through the same shows repeatedly. And I watched actually, I'd skip Wings of Mayonnaise. I didn't think that was very good. But maybe I was just a dumb kid, I don't know. But Ninja Scroll, I'd be like, oh, Ninja Scroll's on. That's what I'm doing. I'm a little scared to ask. Bacon says, anyone here see Meijin Eiyuden Wataru? Nope. What's that one? Karmi, the Fantastic Adventures of Unico was the one I can remember. Oh, no, I've never seen that one. It's Eddie. What's up, Eddie? How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Are you at work? Are you about to head out to work? How you doing? Hope everyone's having a A-OK Thursday. Carmi, not bootleg for me. I worked at Blockbuster. Oh shit, Carmi worked at Blockbuster. Nice, nice. Man, when Blockbuster closed, I was like, this is an end. This is the end of an era. It's not like I was actually renting movies anymore at the time, but I don't know. I just kind of took Blockbuster for granted. I just thought it was gonna be around forever. I guess not, though. There's a model kit of Quelaag. There is indeed, and it's really cool. I think it comes with a warrior too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you're right. There are Dark Souls model kits. Yes, you're right. I should look into that. Quelaag's pretty cool too. And one of my favorite YouTuber lore YouTubers, is named after Quelaag. Her name is Quelaag. They go by Quelaag. Ba-ba. Mary Chunks, this is a good price in case anyone is interested. Mario Brothers. The Nintendo Game & Watch thing. Talk about first anime, Robotech. Yes. Yes. Man after my own heart. That may have been actually my first introduction to Robotech. It's really funny because, yeah, I'm just like this dumb kid. And, there's all sorts of... There's like He-Man. G.I. Joe, Transformers. And then somewhere in between all of that was Robotech. And it just felt different, you know? It hits different. Hits different. Like, I couldn't articulate why as a kid, why it felt different, but it just seemed different. It was so good. First anime. Eddie went to cons before the girls were hot. Hey man, it's all good. Not slide. After you went to college, the anime girls got hot, and I was like, where was I? Oh, that's a better link there, Mary Trunks. Easy. I'm not really too interested in getting that Game & Watch thing, but if I saw it for really cheap, I might consider it. Eddie, I remember when Fanime was not cracking now. It was one of the biggest cons in the country. Otakon, not slide, Otakon was the one that was popping off for a while because of Metal Gear. Oh. Did they show Patlabor? I think they did show Patlabor. Yeah. Eddie's just waking up. Wake up! Wake up! Do you guys remember that song? Wake up! Not slide when Blockbuster closed was on their own fault. It was indeed their own fault. They actually had an opportunity to buy. Yeah. You're just about to mention it. Netflix, a small little company called Netflix, and they scoffed. Yeah, I had the DVD that came with that you could order that you put into the PS3 so you could use the Netflix app for PS3. I have that somewhere. It's so funny. I think I had to like email or write a letter to Netflix to tell them to send me that. Do you guys remember when Netflix was a company where you had to send? It was a like you would just say, "Oh, I want to rent this movie," and they'd send you a DVD. That was their business. That's kind of crazy, how that's what they were. Mary Trunks, yeah, it's more of a collector's item. It's not really like a thing that you'd legitimately want to play and have fun with. Alright, we cut these hands, but I'm actually noticing something. So these little hands, they don't come with the pegs. You know the little peg thing that goes in? There's not enough joints. That's probably a better way to put it. There's not enough joints to go around. Usually, well, I say usually. I've only built one Kotobukiya kit prior to this. My Ritsuka Saiki, she has enough of these to match the amount of joints that she has. So it's a little weird. Unless I'm not seeing it, I'm not looking closely enough. Let me see. Well, let's put this stuff. This is all my Executioner Bride. I'm also trying to think of a name for the Executioner Bride. I feel like she needs a name. I'm trying to think of an actual name for her. There you go. Let's just put all the hands in there. Ba-ba. Unico. Let's see. Can I see this? Hold on. Just call her the Bride. I think if I do end up recoloring her, she might not even kind of match the whole Bride aesthetic anymore. I don't know. I'm still debating on what I want to do. Might actually color her black and red. just to force Notslide to visit me. Fantastic Adventures of Unico. That looks cute. No, I've never actually seen this character before. It's a unicorn. Oh. Can Unico's power triumph the darkness? Can it? Alright, there's other things that I can do with this model, so let's see. There's just a few other things that I need to look at, which I didn't fully do the last time, so let's take a quick look at that. And then I might just put this model away for a bit while I kind of think about what I want to do for the paintings. Yeah, so there's some stuff here. L, N8, L, N5, and L8. Let's just do that. It can. Carmi's spoilers. God. Carmi? Spoilers? Jeez. Do they make merchandise of Unico? It's pretty cute. Okay, so we're looking for N and L. N and L. N and L. Oh. Okay, here's L. And there's N. There's two N's. Last I did, they do a Princess Knight anime. Carmi, I'd be surprised if you can find a showing of that movie now. Oh, it's a character by Tezuka? Oh. Princess Knight is very political? Really? Why is that? I would like to know. Alright, let's chop off this biddy here. Tezuka. Anyone ever play the Astro Boy game for Game Boy Advance? It's like low-key the greatest love letter to Osamu Tezuka ever created in a video game form. It's crazy. Like, it's the kind of game where you beat it one time and you're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then something happens at the end. It's like, that was a really pleasant Astro Boy adventure. Sure, why not? It's by Treasure as well, a very famous Sega. They made a lot of great games on Sega platforms, on the Genesis. And then, yeah, something happens right towards the end of the game where it's like, it's not over yet, Astro. There's more that has to be done. You have to go back and, like, play the game all over again and find this secret stuff. And when you do, you'll get the best ending, blah, 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 right? So you're like, okay, let's see what that's all about. And on your second playthrough, you start to meet other characters from the extended, from the Osamu Tezuka cinematic universe, you know? So yeah, it starts to expand beyond simply an Astro Boy game, and it eventually becomes this love letter to all Tezuka things. Well, I don't want to say all Tezuka things, because there's like he made a comic about Hitler, or someone also called Adolf Hitler. I don't think you see that character, but there's like Phoenix, there's Blackjack, I think his name is. There very well could be Unico for that matter. It's just that I don't really remember, but it's really cool. It's really, really neat. Derp. Not Slide. This manga follows the adventures of Sapphire, a girl who was born accidentally with a blue heart of a boy and a pink heart of a girl. She pretends to be a male prince to prevent the evil Duke Duralumin from inheriting the throne of Silverland. Okay, that could be interesting. Yeah, I could see how that might ruffle some feathers, but I don't know. Seems fine. But I'm always the kind of guy that is okay with that sort of stuff. Like, I'm sure it's fine, but yeah, there's always some people that it's like, oh no, I don't like that. But then again, no, Ranma was super popular in Japan, right? Wait, what song is this? Oh yeah, Yoshi's Island, Crystalline Caverns. It's too political now. Yeah, too political now, I guess. I don't know. That sucks. Okay, so we made this thing. This goes on her arm like a gauntlet. I still remember when they stopped showing... Oh, that's pretty cool looking. See that? That's pretty neat. I still remember when, in North America, they stopped showing Sailor Moon because what was it? The two Sailor Scouts that would have been introduced next were like lesbians or something. I was so pissed. Mostly because I just wanted more Sailor Moon. I'm like, why am I being denied my Sailor Moon? I want to see. Give me my Sailor Moon. In the US, they were cousins. Come on. So what is your stance, if Eddie's still here, or anyone that's here that remembers Robotech, what is your stance on the whole Robotech and Macross divide? Are you firmly in the Macross camp, and you're just like, it's Macross now, guys. Like I don't care about Robotech. It's always Macross. Or are you like still cool with Robotech? For me, I'm kind of like, it was just a product of its time, and I don't know. I'm fine with it. It's fine. Ideally, I would have liked it to be closer to the original series, but it's mostly fine. The thing that kind of gets me the most is how they actually would then turn other anime series that had nothing to do with Robotech, and sort of combine it into the world of Robotech somehow. Like, what was it called? Mospita? Very close cousins. Kissing cousins, in fact. Yeah, Mospita. they turned that into like the world of Robotech. That's the kind of thing that I don't really like, and I have the collection of Robotech where they get to that part, and it's weird. It's like I don't know. It just feels off. And unfortunately, the legalities of how that all broke down is still a thing. It's still an issue to this day. And recently an announcement was made regarding the IP rights for making a movie, and it was something along the lines of like the owners of Robotech and the owners of Macross, they made a joint statement saying how like a Robotech movie is going to proceed, and you know there's gonna be no there's gonna be no fussing and a fighting over the rights. It'll be a thing that America is going to handle, and Japan has no involvement with it, or the Japanese company, blah blah blah. So, but that's always been a weird thing with Robotech, by the way, is how you start to see Robotech things in other stuff. Did you guys ever notice that? How like there's obviously, what's his name? Starfire? Is that his name? In Transformers. Like literally in Transformers they have a Robotech dude. And they called him something else. The toy is pretty much a Robotech toy, or a Macross toy, but they just kind of reskinned it or changed it a little bit. And then if you're aware of the game BattleTech, there are certain designs that are straight up from Macross / Robotech, and they're just a part of the BattleTech world for some reason. It's very weird how that all works. Bacon Macross all the way, yeah, it's fine. Like, you know, like I obviously have some nostalgia towards Robotech, but I do recognize that it's just a little weird that like they went in and changed everything.